from Orlando to Spain, and it's still raining. Doesn't matter where I go, it's always raining. PortAventura, very, very happy to be back. It's officially the start of Halloween here at PortAventura today. However, I feel like it's the start of Christmas. It's absolutely been chucking it down for the last couple of days in Salou, to the point where last night I didn't even know if we were going to be able to come on this trip because people were sending me videos of like Salou underwater, but here we are, we're here. We've got Matt with me, got Jimmy over there. We've got Fast Pass for today. We've got the Express 10. It was about, I've got a season pass for here, so with a discount it was about 45, 47 euros, something like that. So we can walk straight on the coasters, get on the log flume, which I don't think will be busy anyway. And yeah, you can probably see from the paths behind us, very wet. But good to be back.
Yeah, first visit in 8 years for me, this.
Is it?
The second time I've come.
Yeah.
So Red Force was open a year after last time I came, under construction. So yeah, really buzzing for that. Yeah, I'm just glad to be back.
According to the app, there's a couple of rides closed due to a weather delay, a couple of rides open. There is a lot of coasters here that are affected by the wind, as I found out 3 years ago when literally nothing was open, but still had a good day. We are going to watch the shows as well, do some of the rides, just check out the Halloween offering. I think we need to buy Scare Maze tickets, don't we? They're not exactly expensive, they're like €5 a go. So that'll do us. Bargain hunting Brits. Not sponsored. So where are we going first?
Well, Fiore's back goes down for a weather stop.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going for that. Don't know, see where the wind takes us for a minute.
Absolutely. We haven't arrived at opening time. We've landed in Reyes about 2 hours ago and then went to the hotel first. So normally we'd get here for opening and then go through sort of what time everything opens, but I'll do that in another vlog. Probably film that tomorrow, we'll get here for opening time. But today, because we've got Fast Pass, we're just going to do it in any old order. And visiting here a lot over the last 20 years, so if I can think of anything that might be useful, I'll throw it into the vlog. So we're just getting towards a new roller coaster here, Uncharted, which opened in June 2023. Currently it's closed for a technical stop.
Definitely not weather delay.
It's definitely not weather delay, it's inside. Hopefully Jimmy and Matt will get on that at some point.
Yeah, it's a dread for me, that.
Yeah, it's actually a really fun coaster.
Looking forward to it.
Once again, I've got to say, I'll put a link at the top of the screen just in case we don't get to review it today. There is a review from the opening day. So we're walking over to Stampede. That is open. Stampede with a moisture ale.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've just been on Stampede. It was an experience. With Fast Pass, you get put in the back carriages.
Straight on though?
Yeah, straight on, no queuing, but we were told that we had to sit in the back 2 rows because there is 3 of us. It was an experience. It could be worse, but yeah.
I like the layout.
Yeah.
But the trains are horrendous.
Yeah, they are.
And it needs a retrack. But I think that's a one and done for this trip, mate.
You don't want to go on the blue side? No, red's better than blue anyway. After taking our ride on Stampede and filming the review, we thought we'd pop over to Uncharted and ask the ride staff if it was going to open today or tomorrow. Fortunately not. They've told us that there is a technical problem and it is unlikely to open all weekend. So I will definitely link our review of Uncharted in the top of the screen because we did a full detailed review of it last year and I thought it'd be good to do an updated review on it today, but no, not going to happen today, unfortunately. You can always rely on aerodynamics, can't you? El Diablo is open. How many trains is it on? One has 4 trains. 3 of them are in the transfer track area, and it's going around on 1 train with a 2-hour queue. Good job we got Fast Pass, eh?
Yeah.
Should we have a go?
Let's go.
Whilst Matt works out how to use Instagram, I'll do a quick review. Question is, mate, was El Diablo a surprise package?
It was alright, you know.
Yeah.
It's better than I remember.
Yeah, so we've been on 2 coasters, Stampede and El Diablo, which was better.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you know what? We just have to make the most of it. The weather's crap,
Yeah, it is.
basically, but you know what? We're enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
On about how many hours sleep? About 3.
Don't need sleep. We're fine. Do sleep in December when the season's finished. So it's on 1 train out of 4. We waited about 10 minutes with our fast passes, so that's all right, considering it's still got an hour's queue. Something I didn't mention earlier is that there is only 2 scare mazes open, because 2 of them, I think it's 2 that are flooded and can't open today. It was 2, wasn't it, that were closed? There's 2 that were closed and 2 that were open. So there's 2 that are open, so we'll try and do those later. You can't help the weather. At the end of the day, it's a situation that they can't be helped. There was literally photos on social media last night of Salou being like underwater, car bonnets being underwater, and here we are, like less than 24 hours later, in a theme park in that area of the world. So it's kind of like, we'll take what we can get today. If anything's open, we'll just get on it, because tomorrow it's due to be like 27 degrees, and I would imagine, hey, there's Woody Woodpecker. No, it isn't. It's Woody from Toy Story. We are in Woody Woodpecker Park. Yeah, tomorrow it's maybe 27 degrees, so I would imagine it's going to be really busy, whereas today it's not. So we've got the saloon show, Vampires, booked for 4:30. Yeah, we'll have a wander around now, see where we go. Jimmy looks really enthusiastic.
He's just staring into it.
You happy with that?
Yeah. I love that shot, it's ace, isn't it?
You're in full tourist mode today.
I'm not using one with the camera out, am I?
No.
Well, yeah, I love it.
So current situation is Dragon Con is closed and testing with empty seats, and Shambhala is showing on the app and on the queue boards as closed, but it's going around with customers on it. So we're going to try and go to Shambhala and then work our way back to Dragon Con, and then we believe there's a scare zone around here somewhere as well. So hopefully we'll get on the B&Ms shortly. It's very loud.
I've never done front row before, so looking forward to this.
1 train. Shocking. Taking a ride on 1 train Shambhala.
Shocking operation.
It's not good today, honestly. It's almost like they've gone, oh, it's raining, nobody will turn up, but lots have turned up still. More than I expected actually, but 1 train on that, it's not acceptable really. It's just not good enough. It's the start of the Halloween event, and you would think that they'd want to sort of give a good customer experience, but they've got 4 ride attendants stood on the platform kind of just twiddling their thumbs. Yeah, just like, what do we do now? We send the train out.
Yeah.
But fair play to them. They got me and Matt on.
That was tight, that, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That's probably one of the most nerve-wracking rides I've had on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Because it did feel like it was going to ping
Yeah.
at any point. But it was alright after the travel clef, I think.
Yeah. It's just
put me trust. I had to trust it a little bit. Put them arms up.
I was just like, arms up, whatever. It is odd because like, you've been on Diamond back this year, been on Orion.
And that was with a seatbelt as well.
Yeah.
There's loads of room in that. They obviously different design on the trains and the seats by the looks of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally the same restraint system.
Yeah.
And it's weird how they have to, on this, absolutely ram you into the train, whereas on like Mako, Diamondback, Orion, you've got like a massive gap between you and the lap bar or the clamshell. Yeah. So I don't get it. I've never understood why here it's the only one of the parks with a B&M Hyper that insists on ramming you into the train, whereas everywhere else is just like, if it's green, it goes. Whereas here, it's like, Once your circulation's gone in your legs, it can go.
Well, that was horrendous when we come into break run. I could not feel my legs at all.
And then we couldn't push the lap bar down to open it.
Two lads jumping on it.
For the fire brigade, we're going to have to show up. Do you know what? It's a great coaster.
It is. Oh God, yeah, one of the best.
Definitely
one of the best.
Yeah, really good. But one train, so one go. Next up is going to be Dragon Con. Are you excited?
I am. Yeah, I like this. Right?
Yeah. Jimmy excited.
It was alright the other day. In the sunshine.
You alright, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
It's perked up now.
He has, yeah. We had to give him a stern talking to off camera. Like, Jimmy, will you cheer up, man? You're on holiday. Anyway, we're doing Dragon Con on Fast Pass. This is the closest that I've ever done Dragon Con and Coomber together. I was at Busch Gardens about 2.5 weeks ago, so I'm looking forward to comparing them. Well, I'm not, because I know which one's going to be better, Coomber. But it's good to get back on Dragon Con and see how it's going. Comparison to Coomber, they both run terribly. Operations are awful. It's on one train with the back 2 rows closed and a massive main queue out the main station. Fast Pass queue is out the gate for Fast Pass. Yeah. It's going to be like an hour with Fast Pass, so no Fast Pass, no Express. We've just wandered past it. We'll do it tomorrow, hopefully. But Coomber's still better. We didn't come to the park for rides anyway, we came for Halloween stuff. And we are approaching the first scare zone. Hopefully that will not be closed due to weather. So there's a lot of smoke.
Yeah, I think it's open.
I do. Kettle's boiled. Should we go and have a look?
Come on, let's go.
Let's go. So we're taking a little break with some alcoholic beverages, and reason for that is basically there is a lot of things closed still. So Furious Baco has been closed all day, Uncharted is closed all day. I think we did mention that that's probably going to be down all weekend. And then in terms of stuff that's open, we've got Shambhala one train, Dragon Con one train with a couple of rows closed, El Diablo one train, Stampede is one train each side. Then there's other little bits and bobs closed around the park. Obviously Hurricane Condor's open, but it's not on all sides. I think there's 2 sides out of action. So even though the park, as you can probably see behind me, is not actually that busy, there's not a lot of people walking on the paths. People are just stood in queues that just aren't moving. And I think from a point of view of the park, they've probably got it really wrong with the capacity for the things that are open. You got to look at it from a secondary spend point of view. If people are stuck in a 2-hour queue for Shambhala, they're not buying Estrella Damm for €5, they're not buying Coke for €5, they're not getting a hot dog meal at €10. Secondary spend is important for theme parks, and when people are stood in queues that don't move, there is no secondary spend. So not great. Got a show booked soon, Vampires in the Far West Saloon. Now historically that show has always been awesome, so I'm looking forward to that, and I think that is probably where we'll pick the video up from when we get around to there. So we'll see you in the saloon.
The City of Penitence, the year 1856.
Still raining, but we've had a couple of beers, a couple of Coca-Colas, cheese toasty. What did you think of Vampires?
Come on, mate. What do you think?
I like the saloon, so just
Yeah, there you go.
to say that. I love the saloon. It's always a good laugh in there.
You drunk? No, okay.
Going down well though, weren't we, mate? You know what? I've never seen a settle like that.
It's good, isn't it?
I never went this show last time I came in 2016. Do you know what? If they did the show, like if they did the park, the rides, like they do the shows,
Yeah.
this park would be probably one of the best parks on the planet in my eyes.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's just a shame that the operations lay down a little
Yeah,
bit.
agreed.
But do you know what? When you can go into shows like that, have a drink, have a beer, chilled out, enjoy the entertainment, tell you what, mate, they've got it spot on, and I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to watching more shows.
Agreed.
More than going on the rides, to be fair.
Well,
They
yeah.
are, really.
I mean, if everything's going to be on one train again tomorrow, then I think I know what we're going to be doing.
I'd quite happily go and sit and watch the shows all day.
Yeah, so for anyone that's coming here over Halloween, it's located in the far west area between the Log Flume and Stampede. It's a big saloon building. There's what you have to do is you have to pre-book to get a seat, and on the door there's like a QR code that's like that big. Basically scan it, it opens up on your phone, you book a time, book a place, book how many's in your group.
It did catch a few people out there in the queue before us, so they were kicked out the queue.
Yeah,
So make sure you book.
yeah, pre-book, and then whatever time it says on your pre-booking, the show will start half an hour after it, but I still recommend getting there a little bit before, otherwise you'll be at the back of the pre-book queue, and then you might be sat behind
I
a
mean,
post.
it's a good setup because it gives you time to get your food, get your drink, and then the show starts half an hour later.
What do you think of the
Perfect
prices?
setup. Oh, do you know what? Can't complain. It's I'm not saying it's cheap, but it's reasonable.
Yeah,
It's you know, if you go into a UK park, you're paying double.
yeah, agreed.
And, you know, you can walk in there and get a food and a good pint.
Yes.
For €12, I'm happy with that.
It's bigger than a
That's
pint
about
as well,
it.
wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was bigger than a pint. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Right, yeah, don't know where we're going next, but Vampires, great show. Let's go find some rides. So Matt and Jimmy are currently taking a lap on this ride, which was once named by my friend Mike, Green Spinny Thing. Can't think why. The green spinny thing.
Oh, I've got some weird forces on that. Get one at Pleasure Beach.
Great Yarmouth.
Our Pleasure Beach.
Bonds.
Great that, loved it.
Good. I think we should go on the Temple of Fire.
You know what he means. What are you on about?
So I know that you were a little bit unsure after the pre-show, but what did you think of Temple of Fire?
Well, that main scene was brilliant.
Yeah.
I can see why they opened that late. That
Yeah.
must have cost an absolute fortune to run.
A lot of fire.
A lot of fire, a lot of water,
Yes.
a lot of effects.
Yeah.
Nice jump scare at the end.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, no, that was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I tell you what, mate, this park just keeps getting better and better.
I know.
I've seen a lot of things that I never seen 8 years ago.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If you only come and do the coasters, you don't see a lot of what's good about this
No,
park.
I agree, yeah.
So that's why you need more than one day, in my opinion. When it's
Come with someone who knows.
hello. So we're going to try Dragon Khan again now. So see how that goes. Go for it.
Surprise package. Can't resist, can I?
He loves a surprise package. At least it's a good surprise.
That's going to become a thing on this channel now, isn't it?
I'm going to get you a t-shirt with surprise package printed on
Don't
it.
give me the Your Experience Guide one, just give me a surprise package one.
Yeah, just get you it embroidered here. It's like, oh, surprise package. Do you think Dragon Khan will be a surprise package?
Not with 2 empty rows at the back, no.
Someone's commented on Facebook that the other day he only had 4 rows out of 8 open, so at least only having 6 out of 8 today is an improvement, but looks like it's on a full train now, so yeah, Dragon Khan it is, yay. You are a fool, Matthew. Fool.
Special!
Fool. You are going to regret this, I promise you.
You're going to blame this all on me, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Tell him what he's letting himself in for.
He's a fool.
You are a fool. Good night. It's amazing what alcohol does. These two gentlemen have actually enjoyed they've enjoyed Dragon Con, which clearly means they've had too much Estrella. How was it, mate?
I don't know what all the fuss was about. I enjoyed that. I don't know what's up with me, honestly. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Ignore these two. I don't know what they're talking about.
Jimmy liked it. Hey? Jimmy liked it.
Oh, you liked it as well?
There you go then.
It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst ride in the world.
Might be the bit.
Been on worst.
Scott might be right after all.
These two have had about 12 pints between them. I've had one, so yeah. Coomba's better, and it's still smooth, regardless of the nonsense I've seen on Twitter about it lately, or X, whatever bloody platform it's called these days. But yeah, it was. Do you know what? As far as Dragon Con goes, it was all right. But
Alright.
alright, kid.
We've been ruining that review.
Good news is Matt's told us today he's not going to be in many vlogs next year, so he's talking himself out of it today. No, in all seriousness, it's been a right laugh today.
Bring back Mike, I say.
Jimmy says bring back Mike. I agree. Where are you, buddy?
Mike, come back.
Come on, Mike. Yeah, it's all right, Dragon Con. It's been worse. We're not filming in the Sesame area today, but if you are interested, I did do a full vlog with my 6-year-old son in April, covering a lot of the rides in that area and some tips for what to do first and the order to do the rides and stuff like that. So I will link that in the top of the screen. It was a completely different video than what I normally film here. It didn't show many of the adult stuff, but it was very much a sort of family themed vlog. So yeah, check that one out. It's linked to the top of the screen.
El portal estuvo sellado durante miles de años.
Dejará de existir.
Aquellas antiguas leyendas.
Oh, do you know what, mate? Do you know what you say? It's a weird part to come to. You make it what it is. The operations are poor. I've got to say that the operations are poor, but we've got excellent shows. The parade at the end was the seller for me. I'm so glad we come tonight because we stayed. The show's brilliant. I absolutely loved it. Highlights, I'd probably say. Sorry, what was the bar in the? Sorry, the show in the bar was.
Far West Saloon.
Yeah, Far West Saloon. That show was brilliant. I love that. Love the setup of it all. They literally, and I know they cram everyone in, but oh, do you know what? It was brilliant. I think we're going to do that again tomorrow, aren't we?
Absolutely.
I think we are. But that show at the end, oh man, that was brilliant. So you got the parade at the end, comes down the high street all the way to the exit of the park, and then got a massive fireworks show at the end on a Saturday night. What more could you ask for? Well, what's behind me? Oh, it's gone now. It's gone. we based this on the outro, didn't we? But yeah, I mean, look at it. It's an absolutely glorious park, and it's 2 hours away from home.
Yeah.
What more would you want? Yeah, all right. They've got a bit of things to work on with the rides and the operations. But you know what? Brilliant park. I love it.
If you've been watching Your Experience Guide and Pleasure Beach Experience for a long time, you will know that I absolutely adore PortAventura World. And yesterday I was just like, do I even bother going? The weather looks awful, but collectively Salou and PortAventura seem to have dealt with it really well. And even though the conditions have been tricky, the park's been open all day, they've not made any excuses with wet floors, they've just kept on top of it. It's not been unsafe, the floors have been safe, they've not been too slippy, there've not been massive puddles everywhere. They've handled it really well, so you can't fault that. In terms of the operations, they've handled that terribly, but I'm willing to look past that because we're in a situation with theme parks, especially in the UK, where the term family park is used a lot. In the UK, a family park basically means a children's park. This is a family park. You've got thrill-seeking rides, family rides which are appropriate for young teenagers, people who are like 9, 8, 7. And then you've got the rides that are, you know, suitable for people that are under 6. That is a family park. There is something for everyone. But then also that's with the shows as well. The shows are they're suitable for everyone. There's a bit of humour in there, but they're suitable for everyone. Then you've got a big fireworks show, a big Halloween show with some scary sculptures in it, but you're surrounded by families watching it. This is a family Halloween event, not, oh, we'll make all the mazes child friendly and then say, oh, you're a thrill seeker, you can still come along to this, and then you go and you're disappointed. You come to something like this and there is literally something for everyone, and that is a proper family park, and that is something I'm worried about back at home with the whole family park thing. I have a family, but I feel like the parks are forgetting that children grow up and it's just all child-based, and it's like you get to a certain age, it's like, right, well, I've got to stop taking my son to that park because it's no longer suitable, because they don't have anything for his age range. Whereas here, there is something for everyone, and that is something that parks need to remember when they're calling themselves a family park. Give something for the whole family, and that is what this park does amazingly. I love watching the shows. I love just being here. I love Estrella Dam. I just love the whole park. It's just amazing. It's one of the only parks in the world that I can not go on loads of rides and still have a great day. Ride situation, not great. So what else is there to do? Well, there's shows, there's scare zones, there's restaurants, there's all sorts of things to do.
Much to do.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
This place gets a lot of stick for its operations, but as a whole, it's a great place and I love it. Renewing my season pass, if I wasn't going to do it, having come today, I'd have been like, you know what, I'm going to do it anyway. It's a great place, I love it, can't wait to come back tomorrow, and that is all for now. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like, it's a little thumbs up button below. Please comment, please subscribe. Many thanks for watching, see you back here tomorrow.